How do, mongrels? The weather is looking filthy, so time to test out one of my bivvy bags in the pouring rain. I'm going to be using a little poncho as a tarp, cook on a stove, meth stove, you know the drills. We'll see how tonight goes. My videos are far too long, I'm trying to keep them shorter. Alright, I think John might be joining us a bit later, so I'll keep you updated with that. Let's go set up before I get wet.
What's that lurking in the woods? Is it a bear pulling its pud? Oh no, it's Nobby on the prowl again. Scratching his back against a tree, then digs a ditch and bends both knees to squat above it, dumping wild and free. Nobby, 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 pop man and pop beast, to cook a roadkill feast for you. Nobby, 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 you can find him in the woods, gotta wonder what he's up to.
Well, before it starts hammering down too much, let me just show you what I'm rocking. I have got a 3FUL poncho tarp type thing there, about 15 quid, from a certain Chinese store that I won't mention. First time I've used it in anger. Trekmates Squall Bivvy, generic chair, timber something or other. Timber Ridge, my boys got me that for my birthday. Old army issue pack. Cheap and nasty self-inflating mat from, I believe it was Mountain Warehouse. And a Qezer down sleeping bag, which I'll show you a bit later. I think it might be a bit warm for what I wanted to use it for today. It's good to about 5 degrees, down to about -5. I'm a hot sleeper. Yeah, we'll see how that works, shall we? I'm going to get a brew on the go, because I'd really like a cup of coffee. You know what I mean?
Gotta wonder what he's up to. Get a fire going, chuck a rabbit home, maybe a wood pigeon will save the bacon grill till morning. And he's gonna try a running somersault on the road.
Yep, the weather's starting to come in. I hope my tarp's big enough, because I don't want to be spending too long inside my bed. But yeah, no, good little setup, I think. I'm soon going to have a fresh pot of coffee on the go. What's been going on recently that you might be interested in? Right, yes, I've decided next year I'm going to be doing Tiny Bike Tour number 2. Not as far this time, but I have managed to get hold of at least one ridiculous bike that will make Vera look like a Harley. So hopefully I'm picking that up Tuesday. I'll let you know more as and when it goes. As and when it goes, as and when it happens. But it should be a doozy. My other little conversion that I'm doing is going in the right direction. Wife still don't know, and I'm excited. Oh, how's that going? That's almost there. Just wait for the X-boil to boil me water. I'll pour it through. Where are we? See if I've got enough in there. I'll pour it through me filter coffee, which could have done with being a little bit finer grind. I might adjust that now. If only my eyes worked. That way. Put it through again, eh? And yeah, I'll have a cup of coffee. Cuckoo, ka-choo. Weather's really starting to come in now. Oh, that's a good cup of coffee. You can't beat a proper cup of coffee. So what's been going on? Not a lot. It's that time of year where I start losing my mojo a bit for making vids. Ain't gonna lie to you. What happens is I basically start planning next year's adventures in my head. That overtakes me, and yeah, I'd rather sit at home watching YouTube videos of inspiration for me than I do actually packing up and getting out. And I don't get out just to make videos, as I've said to you time and time again. I'll get out to go camping. If I don't want to go, I ain't going. But I do enjoy it, and it does sort me out. I noticed last week I didn't go out, and the following Monday I was a right stroppy bleeder at work. So anyone that works with us, or one of you that watches these, I'm not apologising, you deserve it, you're dooming nutting. But first bit of wet weather, real wet weather, test out some kit, have a decent night's kit, hopefully. Yeah, test out a sleeping bag. It's going to be too hot for me, I know that, but it does look a decent quality sleeping bag. Chill out in the woods, kick back. So at times like this I wish I still smoked. As I say, John might be turning up a bit later. I might get a fire on the go, I might not. It's just a chilled night. Stick around, do what you like. X-Bog's a brilliant bit of kit. That is actually a good bit of kit. They could do with some central tie outs on the sides. I've forgotten the size of it, but you could definitely camp under it as a tarp. Would be a bit of a tight squeeze, but there is enough room. Obviously you've got the hood bit, might have a little bit of leakage. Bivvy bag, you're laughing, ain't you? That'll be coming with me on more trips then. Oosh! Got to stop making that noise. You're not bleeding 15, Lee. Anyhow, might be starting up the live chats again. I really do need to start the podcast, but it ain't the sort of thing you can do on your own. I've got someone that I want to do it with, but he has got absolutely no get up and going starting it with me. So this is to you, Rob. Sort your shit out, mate. That's about it. Oh, Sandy, hope your ribs get better. Muppet. Quite a discreet little setup there, isn't it? I know obviously I'm right out in the open, but that is a good thing, that camping when it's raining. Got a bit of a lull in the weather now, so I'm out stretching my legs. But it means you've got less chance of being stumbled upon by dog walkers. Unless they own spaniels, because they're always out. There you go. Do like this bit of woodland. Lovely bit of woodland. I'm starting to chill out and relax a bit now, which is good. It's good for the soul, if you believe in all that shiznut. I'm going to think about cooking me up some lamb burgers in a minute. Still a little bit early, as you can see, because it's light. Lee, you know I've talked some shite. I'll tell you what I'll do while we be waiting. I'll show you Nobby's knots. Basically, all I've got here is, you're not going to see it because it's black, a ridge line running from tree to tree. Off that ridge line, I've put a couple of prusik loops onto the corners. That is tied off with a trucker's hitch, is it? Self-tightening, you can just wrap it round, do a little whirligig, pull it tight as much as you like. From there, out the back, just pegged out the corners, and then the centre one, I've done exactly the same with a trucker's hitch around that tree, just giving a sort of peak so it should run off either side rather than straight onto my bivvy bag. I might do a knot video because when I go out with Martin, he is an absolute nightmare for knots. And you only need really, let's have a look, marlin spike hitch, trucker's hitch, shoelace knot, prusik loop. You'll get away with 4 or 5 knots. You can't really call the shoelace knot a knot either, can you? Well, you can, it's a knot. But if a 5-year-old can tie it, don't really count. Let's have a little look at this while I put it in there then. Qezer down DOS bag. First things first, it's really tight in this pack, so it ain't going to pack down much smaller than that. But let's have a look. Baffles, stitching, zip, and that all seems to work well. You've got webbing running down the inside of the stitch to stop it from getting snagged up. What I will say, I did have a little lay in it when it turned up, and it is a bit snug. I'm not the world's biggest bloke, 5'10" on a good day, medium build, slightly on the large side if you want to be generous, of ripness, because I'm a walking piece of awesome. If you like a snug dust bag, then you're all right. The loft is very good on it. The material is actually quite a sturdy ripstop nylon, and I believe they said it's got an element of waterproofness. Don't know whether or not I believe that. I'm not going to use a bivvy bag inside today. I'll let you know how it goes. Yeah, get out, Spider. Howdy art throbs. Just while I'm waiting for John, just let you know what is going on with the upcoming Tiny Bike Tour 2. Because last year's, which was epic by the way, I suggest everyone go and watch it. You might not like the videos, but the trip itself was awesome. It cost me thousands to fund that, to raise a fair few thousand, so thank you very much. You're very, very generous people. Just to let you know, with this next one, obviously I cannot face the wrath of Brambled. I'm not asking you for money, don't worry about that. Get that out of your head right now. What I've been doing is I've been trading and bartering with the stuff that I get given to test, i.e. jackeries, e-bikes and stuff like that. And because of the jackeries, e-bikes and stuff like that, it looks like I've got a couple of vehicles that are absolutely perfect for what I'm going to do. So thanks for watching and putting up with it all, but it has enabled me to do another tiny bike tour. This one will be much more painful, but not as far. The bikes are ridiculous. So I just wanted to keep you abreast. Yeah, seriously looking forward to it. It's not going to happen till May. You're not going to hear me banging on about it all the way up until then. Probably a couple of months beforehand I'll start circulating vids so you know what I'm doing. I haven't 100% figured out what I'm doing yet. But it'll be good. It should be good. And I still need to do the draw for the Zephyros 2 tent from Outdoor Gear Essentials. Remind me in the comments about that and I will endeavour to do that draw next week. Alright. It's looking good. I've cheered up a bit now. Here he is, look. And how happy is John today?
Oh, I'm alright. I've had a bit of a day, but alright. There will be no throwing of fireboxes or any misbehaving. Oh,
Missed it.
missed it. Ah,
Do you need a hand without?
not here. Huh?
Need a hand without?
Is it? What?
Do you want a hand?
No, I'm alright.
I'm already a beer or two in.
Nice.
Say beer, mean rum. Look at John's setup. All the room in the world, John. What you rocking?
What is
Blackthorn, Highlander
Blackthorn.
Blackthorn.
My £8 tent.
Mate, it does the job. It's no bleeding smaller than my bivvy, is it? Happy days, DD 3x3. He's got all the room in the world under there. Everyone is a winner. We're about 3/4 of an hour away from a fire and starting to cook. Proper wet fire lighting. Hopefully it'll work. Probably not. Doing it Indian style. Small fire, sit close. Bit of a nightmare to get that going though, isn't it?
It's been pissing down all day.
Well,
We
a
got
week.
there. Well, you got there, really.
Well, no, I'm pretty. I'm kind of a big deal. Yeah, just going to get some embers going, start cooking. Just going to burn some of these logs in half because I didn't cut that many of them. John's on the vino.
Lazy fire maker.
It's not lazy, mate.
Get all those logs cut. Hey, I've seen Simon Bloke in the Woods, right? And he's there for hours cutting this wood. I thought better of you. I thought you'd have it done.
Work smart, not hard. Enough said. But do go and watch Simon the Bloke in the Woods. He's actually a really nice, genuine bloke. Not like me. I'm a bit of a twat. Right, I'll try again. GoPro, stop dicking me about. You're doing my nutting. I've got me some lamb steaks in a roll, bit of barbecue sauce, bit of onion, cooked on a fire. Green light for a go, go, go. Using my old hopping elk today because I left my peasant knife in the car. Oh, you cow son. When you see me cutting after a few beers, I'm basically taking my life in my own hands. Do you want any onion?
Me?
No, the other bloke that's here with me.
No. That stuff's poisonous.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a bit like celery. No. I'll pass, thanks.
Okay. Won't offer again.
Good. Don't waste your time.
I won't. Had. Right, onions in. I'll put that in my fat bag. Let that fry off for a bit. Add me meat. Stick it in my face with a bit of sauce. Happy days. Frying up the storm on my Wild Camp International titanium plate. What you got?
What have I got? I have got carbonara from Mercadona in Spain, and this stuff is absolutely amazing. Considering it's just a packet, it's €1, but I've been to restaurants and I've had worse carbonara than that.
There you go.
There you go.
I know it's bloody sacrilege putting barbecue sauce on lamb steaks, but you've got to have a bit of sauce and it's all right with me.
Being a Welshman, I've already marinated them for you.
Don't look that appetising, but it will be. First bite. Bloody love lamb. Good eating. How's yours going, John?
I'm almost there, mate.
That looks like it's going to be a nightmare to wash up.
Dishwasher. Wedge it in there later tomorrow.
John's digging into his carbonara soup.
Well, I don't think I let it boil enough, but it's good, and it is like soup. And at the end, I can just like the end of a pot noodle, when you can just.
Yeah, you're really selling it to me, saying the end of a pot noodle.
Well, mate, you know, don't you know? I gotta move back a bit. I'm on fire. I'm too close. Ugh. Did you know pot noodles are knitted by nanas in Wales?
Don't do drugs, kids. Well, gotta say, tonight has been just what the doctor ordered. Started the day off a little bit grumpy, hammering down with rain. Rain's gone, stars are out, all fed. Booze, fire, company's been alright, I suppose. What about you? Enjoyed it?
Well, yeah, it's been alright. As you said, company's been questionable. But apart from that, it's been alright. No, it's been nice. It's been good. Get out in the woods, bit of what do they call it?
Forest bathing.
Forest bathing. Yeah.
Chasing mice around with the thermal imager.
Yeah, that's definitely a new one for
It's a
me.
new sport.
It is, yeah.
Might put a little thing for you to have a look here, look. Squeak. Yeah. You might see me in bed saying goodnight to you. Might set up a night lapse, but you can barely see through the trees. I can barely see through the smoke. Then I'm going to get into bed and pop that blister on my back.
Yeah, that bad.
It burnt. Well, that was a top night, proper top night. Really enjoyed that. Ate well, drank a lot, just chilled the flip out. I was a bit grumpy when I turned up today, don't know why, but I was. I'm going to slip inside this Qezer sleeping bag now, see what it's all about. It's inflated, not inflated, lofted really well, but it's going to be a bit snug for me, I think, and it ain't cold. So, not really a fair test for it, but I'm going to give it a crack. I'll tell you how sweaty I'll get. See you in the morning. Good morning. 7:30. I slept really well. Body isn't that bad. I've got to say, this dust bag was very comfortable. It does say a little bit on the snug side, down the legs, but no. Can't see any feathers floating about. Nice and warm all night. Didn't get too hot either. I'm starting to like bivvy camping. Let's get outside and get a bit into buggery and get a coffee on the go. Oh. So the fire burnt through pretty well, but as you can see, the heat still remains there, so we've got to sort that out before we go, which I'm going to start doing now, and I'll end with normal water. All in all, that bivvy bag was as close to zero condensation as could be. Sleeping bag worked fine. It's a sleeping bag, isn't it? Down sleeping bag. Mummy type. Worked well. Slightly bigger than what I'd normally be using for this time of year, but it's another option now. I don't know how much they are. There's a link. I'll get it out a bit more when it starts getting a little bit colder. Even that cheap and nasty, it's an OEX air pad. Done the job. I think it only cost me 20 quid or something from, not Trespass, what's the other one? Blacks. All worked well. I don't feel refreshed. I've got a little bit of a headache, don't know why. Yeah. I'll take some pills, have a cup of coffee. I want to show you John, because he's looking worse for wear, even though I don't think he is. You alright?
I think so. Tent was good though.
Your little, was it Matterhorn? Blackhorn. Blackthorn.
Blackthorn.
You're happy with that then?
Yeah.
You're only little, you fit in it.
Yeah. My feet touch the end.
You're not the same time as your head. Get me this brew on. Coffee in hand, watching the sunrise. Red squirrels are dancing around above us. My headache is subsiding. Yeah, just got to pack up, go home, upload this for tonight and take me son to work. Back to reality. Waking up in this so is awesome. Even Happy thinks so. How many bites do you reckon you got?
Bites. Oh, probably about 100.
bleeding mosquitoes everywhere. But it's camping in the woods, isn't it? I'm going to finish this, start packing away. You don't need to see it, it's someone putting a tent in a bag. See you on the walk out. So, another night done. Fire was there, all out. I did check the thermal imaging, but my phone's in my pocket. I were there, John were there. We had some unrequited man love just over there. Good night.
Yeah. Just a bit sore now.
Right, yeah, cushy. John's kindly given me a lift home, or should I say his missus. So thank you very much, Anna. Until next time, ta-ra.
Ta-ra.